Yes, y'all. Why did I style my hair so beautifully, knowing I'm about to put a hat on it? Who's to say? Who's to say why I do the things that I do? But I stopped counting the days because I lost track. This is low sodium. It's different. So let's just get into it. Y'all know that I'm about to be hot. Okay. The last thing I told y'all was I don't put no makeup on my forehead because it's going in the hat, and now I can see like the shadow. And today's Tuesday. So y'all know that I was supposed to go in at 9 o'clock and watch the new team lead, which a team lead is like a manager. I was supposed to watch her make pralines. I'm not a good supervisor. I'm not a good like trainer. I've never enjoyed training and watching people and correcting them, and I don't get any pleasure out of that at all. And so this girl burnt the batch bad. I'm like, how you know? I was talking to one of the other coworkers, and for some reason the other coworker was so chatty. She wouldn't just stop chatting. I'm like, she was even like bouncing while she was chatting, and I'm like, she doesn't look like the type to do drugs. Like, I know she's not doing drugs, but what's wrong with her this morning? And I even asked her, I was like, you have so much energy. Did you get some good rest? Because it was like almost as if she didn't want to be alone. Like, she wouldn't let me go be with the new team lead. Because the team lead was in the kitchen. And then my chatty coworker and I were by the sink. And she was like restocking the pineapples and like all the chocolate, the specialty chocolates. And she just would not stop talking. And she was like, let me know if I'm doing too much. And I'm just like, I keep looking over there like I'm supposed to be watching her make these pralines. But I also don't want to breathe down her back because I work better when people don't breathe down my back. When people are like, you got it? And I'm like, yeah, I got it. When people watch me, I literally will make a mistake and will mess everything up just because I know you're watching. I gotta turn on the air, y'all. My hair's getting hot. So I was like, let me just let her breathe. But I wanted to go check, but this girl would not close her mouth. And I'm like, is there something going on with her? I didn't understand. But at the same time, she talks a lot, and the people who she talked to a lot, they both just quit and got fired, or I don't know, both of them quit. So I'm like, her 2 road dogs are gone, so she's trying to make a road dog out of me, like she's trying to make a homegirl out of me. Nah. I'm just, work is work. Work is work. Work is work, baby girl. Like, I'm here because my last job got too personal and all of this mess. I don't like to talk a lot. So I don't like to talk a lot. I'm sorry. I guess that's the only thing I can think of. But she was just like missing her girls. It was our first shift without Andrea. Like the last night before I came in, the night before that morning was Andrea's last night. So it was our shift with no Andrea. And I guess I didn't never realize how chatty that girl could be. I guess I was always just kind of like, I would hear her chatting a lot with other coworkers, and I would just be like, ooh, thank God I'm over here. Like, I don't have to listen to her. I can just do my own thing. But now I'm like, I didn't realize when they left, she would try to like make a chatty Cathy out of me. And I'm like, one, that's not going to happen. So I go over here to check on this girl. She's like, have you ever seen the pralines looking like this? And I'm like, oh my God. It was burnt, y'all, burnt. I burned. I'm thinking, I burn it a little bit, like, I get it a little bit overdone, and then I put water, and it's perfect. I've never, like, had a bad, I didn't think you could burn it, because I thought, Andrea told me that you can't really burn it. You can just add water to it, and it's never really burnt. Baby, I don't know what this new team lead did, but it was it was a bad, it was bad. We had to throw the whole batch away. We couldn't save nothing. And I'm like, I'm going to get in trouble because Natasha told me to keep an eye on her and make sure that I tell her when to put the pralines in. And I just didn't do that. Also feel like I shouldn't be having to train people when I don't really want to train people. I don't want to watch people. I don't want to. I'm a cashier. I'm a candy maker. I don't want to train somebody who should already know how to do this. You hired her as a team lead. Like, you hired her as a manager, and now I'm supposed to. I don't have a bad attitude about it, but I just feel like this really shouldn't be my responsibility. But I love making pralines. I make them good, and I enjoy it. So I told her the next time, I helped her clean it out, and I was like, I'm just gonna stick by, and let's just watch it very closely. Both of us together. Let's just watch it very closely. And so I told her it's gonna be quicker this time around because the pot is already hot. So just like look, like keep looking. But even though I kept telling her to kind of like look in the pot, and I was looking in the pot, she wasn't really looking in the pot. Like, you have to look at it to know when to add your to add the pecans. It's not about time. It's not about smell. It's not about your sense of cooking. Like, you literally have to look at the batter and be like, okay, it's ready. And she just kind of seemed like, I don't really feel like looking anymore. I looked 2 times. I'm not, like, I look in the pot like 20 times. I watched the texture, everything. And she just was like, I'm not really, like, I hear what you're saying, but I've looked enough times and I don't. So then I looked and I was like, okay, it's ready for the pecans. And then that's when she put them in. And I'm like, girl, okay, don't say nothing next time. Don't call me. But she did them. They were still a little bit too thick. But I feel like without a doubt, an actual manager, I'm sorry that the car is shaking, an actual manager, a real like supervisor, somebody who has been there for a while should have watched her make these pralines and made sure she was good to go. Cause even though they came out good, they were glossy, they were still too thick. They weren't like A1. They wasn't like top tier. And it's like customers, it's nothing wrong with that. I know she's a beginner, but customers are going to be like, I don't want that one, or what's wrong with that one, or why does it not look like the rest? It's just like, they need to be consistent just for the customer. So, and if they're too thick, then they're going to weigh heavy and the customer will get less, pralines because it'll be like a fat praline and then like, you'll get like one really fat praline and then 2 small ones. When the other person who got a pound will have all like 5 even pralines. It looks like they have more pralines. So like that type of stuff actually does matter. But that was really awkward. Then she asked me to make candy apples. And she was like, I'll watch you do it because I've never done it. And I was like, okay. So I cooked up the candy. I dipped 1 apple and I took it out and I set it down. And she was like, okay, I got it from here. Huh, baby. When I came back and looked at them candy apples, I was like, oh my word in heaven. It was like a puddle of red at the bottom of the candy apple. I'm like, is there no one here? Is there no one who can step in? No one, like nothing. So the chatty Cathy goes over there and she sees the apples and she notices the top of the candy apple is not covered. She's like, did you see those candy apples? And I'm like, yeah, I saw them. I don't know what to do about it. She was like, oh my gosh, they're so bad. They're so bad. She was like, I tried to tell her to dip them again, but she wasn't listening. And I'm like, girl, you can't tell her to dip them again. You can't. I'm like, just let it be. Let them look like that. You know, no one is here to really like guide her and you've just thrown her in. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't care. Honestly, I haven't done anything wrong. You haven't done anything wrong. Whatever. And then the crazy thing is the general manager calls the store and was like, hey, it doesn't look like you guys are offering praline. So that means she's watching us from the camera, which means did she see us throw out that whole batch of praline? I'm shook. I'm scared. But at the end of the day, I'm not a trainer. I'm not a team lead. I'm not a manager. I shouldn't be in charge of all of this. I just want to do my little work and go home. I don't want no drama. I don't want no stress. But yeah, that's what happened on the last shift. Today's Tuesday. I'm going in for a little 5 to 10:30. Light, light and easy. Nothing, everything, very simple. Like, nothing crazy at all. I'm actually looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to it since yesterday. Cause 5 o'clock to 10:30? Yeah, my phone overheated. So, I don't know where we left off. But I'm super early. I'm literally 30 minutes early. Well, now only 15 minutes. I got air in my tire. And I went to Wawa for a milkshake because, I don't know, I didn't eat that much. And I don't want to be at work. You can't come to this job hungry because you'll leave fat. Sometimes I eat so much chocolate and peanuts and all of that stuff that my tongue doesn't even feel like the same texture. I get home, I can't even taste other food. That's how much sugar I be eating up there. So I have to eat a milkshake like that's any better. Trying to see what this cake batter milkshake is hitting on. Wow. That's good. Alright, well, I'm gonna head in. Not head in, but I'm gonna drive over here now. It is such a hot day. It's just, I wasn't even in the car for 20 minutes and then my phone just overheated. But I have good news. My cousin got the job. I mean, of course she got the job. Like, why wouldn't she get the job, right? So they offered my cousin the position. It's just that it's really slow right now. We don't have no customers coming in too much. So they said she could start when school gets out. Which, I don't know. Everyone says something different. Everyone's like, oh, it's gonna be slow. Oh, it's gonna be, oh, this, that. No one's really like, everyone is kind of saying something conflicting. So I'm interested just to see for myself what it's gonna be like over the summer. And I'm definitely interested to work with my cousin side by side. We never work like that. We just work in the same place, same hotel, but never side by side. So that's gonna be fun. And she's gonna love it. I already know she's gonna love it. But yeah. This is the cake batter milkshake from Wawa. I did not know they even had a cake batter milkshake. My low tire pressure light went out. The what time is it? Oh, it's 4:50. I really don't have much time left. Better get this hat on my head. I know that's right. I'm just getting so sad. I'm just feeling sad. Weird. But this is gonna hurt. But I wonder if I need to put my hair back. If they're gonna say like, put your hair back, or I don't know. I don't know. But I better get in here. Eating a milkshake when it's like 1,000 degrees. To me, it doesn't seem like a problem, but everyone else is like, how can you just stand there and eat a milkshake? It's always a good time for a milkshake. I have no idea who the manager is tonight. So at this rate, we only have like one manager. Well, I'm not gonna put my hair up. I'm gonna leave it like that. And if they say something, then I'll tie it. But yeah. Cheers today. umpteenth, and I don't know. But I hope you guys have a good night. Bye.